All right, so we have Kevin and Bobby from the Pastor Search Team. We wanted to give you guys just an update. And how cool is it that we're giving an update on our 9th anniversary? So, BridgePoint's birthday, you get a announcement about how we're moving forward and looking towards our future pastor. So I have a few questions for them, nothing too hard. Maybe we have a special bonus question that they don't know about. All right, so you guys have been a team for about 6 weeks now or so, been meeting for about 6 weeks. What have you guys been up to in that time?
Well, Brian, we got up to a pretty fast start. We meet every Monday. We set a goal every Monday to have our meeting complete by 2 hours, but we haven't made that yet. I'm not sure if that's on. All right. We completed SBCV orientation with Pastor David Bounds, who kind of gave us a run-through of the process of the Pastor Search Team. We have some older members, Amy and Heidi, who have brought their experience as well. So we've been moving right along.
What do you mean by older members?
Seasoned veterans. This is not their first time, so they've gone through the process before, which is helpful. It's also helped us because we already had a job posting developed. A lot of the things that we already needed, we already have in place. So that was very beneficial in us getting off to a good start.
And one of the things that we're doing as a team is we're, two things actually. We're reading a book called Let the Word Lead Your Pastor Search, which is something that Pastor Weymouth had recommended to us, so we're doing that together as a team. And we're also studying through the book of Titus to really camp on what God says the qualifications of a pastor are, and we're doing that study together as a team. And then the resumes, sorry guys. So we've received 77 resumes as of last week, and 41 of those were rejected based on they didn't meet our qualifications. 17 we are currently going through looking at as a team, and we have 19 once we get past these 17 to start reviewing those to see if they qualify and meet our qualifications, and just pray over them as well.
So the job posting will close on March 6th, and as Bobby says, we've already kind of screened out a few folks already, just so that when we get to March 6th, that's where the real work begins. We're going to be doing reference checks, listening to sermons, and doing a very thorough overview of those resumes that we still have remaining. Hopefully we'll get down to a certain number, and they will proceed in the process. It's a little different than if some of us are applying for jobs. We put out a standard resume. A ministry resume is got a whole breakdown and things that we look into. So it's for a lot of us have civilian jobs. We know what we look for in resumes, but a ministry resume is entirely different. So that's it.
Okay, second question. How can we connect with the Pastor Search Team as a congregation? So if we have a question, if we want to know something that we're allowed to know, how can we get those answers from you guys?
So in the business meeting we had after Pastor Earps was leaving us, I think there was a transparency initiative that we had promised. So we set up a BridgePoint.Church Pastor Search Team tab. You can click there, and we're updating that. Joyce, who is our communications coordinator for the team, will be updating that every couple weeks, so you can keep up with where we're at in the process, how you can pray for us and things of that nature. Also at the bottom is an email link. If you have any questions or want some specific details, you can email us there. We may not, because of the nature of the confidentiality of this process, we might not give you full details, but we'll provide you with some information. And that's it on that.
All right, last question before we get to the bonus round, which I'm super excited about. How can we as a congregation pray for you guys or to help you guys out?
So many things that you guys can do. First, you can pray for the team. Pray that we are hearing from the word from the Lord and not ourselves, that we're leaning into Him and not to our own understanding. Pray for Pastor Fred in the interim, that God blesses and protects him and Casey. And pray for the pastor that God has already selected for us. Pray that he is also listening to what the Lord is telling him. Pray for the leadership team of the church as we're in this transition period, and our elders. This is not a difficult time, but it's a time that we all pull together. And so that we need all of your prayers, because you guys know that at any point the devil is just waiting to cast a doubt, to come in and disrupt this whole process. So we just need constant prayer for everyone involved, not just the team.
All right, bonus question. Kevin, who's your favorite staff member?
There's so many great ones.
Just kidding. You guys did awesome. Thank you very much. I wouldn't make you answer that.